Attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
From the heart of the mountain state, he's a voice that can't wait. Wild Bill Austin's in the house tonight, rocking the mic with style and soul. Turn it up loud, let the good times roll. It's Wild Bill Austin.
Well, hello and welcome to my world. In the words of the great Eddie Arnold, won't you come on in? No matter where you are, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sunday Showdown. Whether you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Kick, or behind the scenes on TikTok, it is great to have you here. Welcome to the fastest podcast on the internet, where the absurd always meets the extraordinary. I am your host. This is my show, or part my show. I am Bill Austin, the guy who tries to entertain you every Sunday night with music, sports, comedy, health hints. We've got a great show tonight. I'm going to fill you in on everything that we have, all of our giveaways, the events, things that we got going on. But before we get started, we need to sound the alarms and brace ourselves. Because stomping into Wild Bill's world like a marching band with a mission comes a force of nature dressed in boots and boldness. Ladies and gentlemen, it is West Virginia Call of Duty Vice Clan Master. She doesn't take no lip from nobody. On air, off air, ladies and gentlemen, make way, make noise, and stand at attention for my co-host. It is the General. Let's go.
Well, the night's getting hot, and the band's in the groove. General Joe's here. She's making her
Hey there.
Live from Swansea, Wales. Hello, General.
I
How are
take
ya?
no lip off anybody. I'm as soft as a
That's right, 'cause
pussy cat.
you're so
I am.
mean.
I
So
am
people were
so
saying,
mean.
is she really mean? I'm like,
Soft as a pussy cat.
no, don't get me wrong. I mean, you're what, a brown belt, right? And you got karate, right? Brown belt?
Yes. I didn't quite get my black belt. I gave up before my black belt.
So, yeah, no pushover, but not mean in the
Not
least.
at
Ladies
all.
and
Not
gentlemen,
at all.
welcome to the Sunday Showdown. Sunday evening. Man, what a week it is. Oh, my gosh.
Wow. How have you been there?
Oh, I have been stressed to the max, but I've been making it. I've been doing well, been putting videos together, been helping my good buddy. We'll tell everybody about him in a little bit, but my God, I've been working hard this week. It has been 3-4 hour night sleep, you know, if we're lucky, and then up and
Welcome
doing,
to my world.
yeah, crazy stuff. And then, of course, you know, we've got, I've been doing the morning show on 105 The Track, and we're going to tell everybody about our new website and stuff. So what a great show we have. Let's get into it. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm always ready, Freddie.
All right. Before we get into it, though, we have to say thank you to a few people, ladies and gentlemen. And Donkey Shane to
Thank
you, you watching out there, all of our listeners. Thank you very much for watching.
You're doing a good job, listeners. Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Remember, you can go to ko-fi.com/Wild Bill's World and you can get merchandise and all kinds of neat things. You can support us by buying us a cup of coffee or get you a mug or a t-shirt, all kinds of neat things. So,
You know,
ladies and
that
gentlemen.
Dirty Birds mug. Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my
it's a
God, the
top
94.9
mug,
Dirty
isn't
Bird,
it?
the Dirty Bird mug.
Oh
Ladies and
my
gentlemen, if
gosh.
you haven't seen the Dirty Bird mug, it is, as they say in the world of birds, flocking awesome.
No, it is. Yes. I like that.
But anyway, go check things out. ko-fi.com/Wild Bill's World. You can also go to BillAustinMedia.com and go to our Keen Source. And if you go to the Keen Source, you can go ahead and go in and find under the family section. You can go in and find all of our merchandise and stuff too. That's under our family stuff. We'll tell them about the other
Go
stuff
do it.
as we
There
go
we
along.
go.
But before we get going, it is round one up next. Ladies and gentlemen, round one is where we check out the West Virginia Esports Update. We've got the first chance to win with Name That Tune, and we also do Tell Them, Joe.
What have we got next? So we've got the Jock of the Week, haven't we?
Yeah, baby, let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Jock of the Week. All right, so before we get, let's just tell everybody. Let's do it. Let's jump in.
Time for the 1 or 2, the beat, Jock of the Week. Place your bets.
Place your
no
bets.
Regrets.
No regrets.
Greatness at its peak.
So this is a chance we give you to bet on who's going to be the 102, the Peach Jock of the Week. And
what do the viewers win if they get?
They don't win anything.
answer?
We don't give them jack squat. They can bet on their own.
No.
Yeah, that's right. Make your bets because apparently we're not allowed to take bets on this. There's some kind of law against that. And I can't remember exactly what it has to do with, but
please
lottery
comment.
laws.
Please comment who the Jock of the Week's going to be, and
So people just have to bet on that. We are going to find the Jock of the Week. If you do, go to BillAustinMedia.com, go to the Bill Austin Radio Network, and click on 102, The Peach, and check out our jocks. We've got a crazy lineup. Early in the morning, it's Jerry King. Jerry, the funniest guy on radio then, and noon, Peachy Keen from noon to 2. The afternoon, Joe and I, the general, and I, under the premise of being the colonel, because that's my gaming tag. But the general and I, we do the afternoon show from 2 to 6, and then we do our live lobby on our Call of Duty live streaming from 6 to 7. And then we've got Big Daddy G in the evening, Monday through Friday, and then Forrest in the overnight with Into the Forest. So all that going on the Peach Jock of the Week. And then we've got a whole weekend lineup. I mean, all the way through the weekend. So every week we decide we're going to pick one DJ for be the Jock of the Week, and we're going to find out who that is next. But first, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to say, visit our sponsor. Let's go. All right, so today's episode is brought to you by the Keen Source at BillAustinMedia.com, your destination for exclusive content, special adult-only discounts. BillAustinMedia.com is your source for all things Keen. We have a family section, which has T-shirts, mugs, and hats, and fun stuff like that. Then we have an adult section.
And in our adult section, you'll discover featured brands like Dr. Ganja, Hot Octopus, and Lovance. If you're 21 plus and looking for premium products, creative media, and members-only deals,
Dr. Ganja has all CBD hemp products for you and your pets. Use coupon code WILDBILL. Also, Hot Octopus and Lovance have a relationship enhancement devices. Now, we got to watch how we say that in front of the kids. Relationship enhancement devices, right?
That's right. And I wonder what other brands do we have at the Keen Source. If you want to find out, go to BillAustinMedia.com and you can find them there.
Yeah, that's right. We've got circular and all kinds of neat things there. You can go find out all of our sponsors. The Keen Source. It was over 20 years ago when I started the Keen Source, and it's it's taken this long
Come to
to get it off
fruition now.
and running, but go check it out. BillAustinMedia.com. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Peach Chuck of the Week. Who is it?
Wait, hey.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
All right, ladies and
Look
gentlemen.
who it is.
That's right. It is Jim Shorts. Jim Shorts on sports. If you pick Jim as the shock of the week, he's the shock jock of the week, then you were correct. Wild Bill's World is being brought to you by EV Mux tonight. Make sure that you know that that's how we stream to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Kick, and all those good things, right?
And Wild Bill's World is a production of Bill Austin Media. So you can visit BillAustinMedia.com for more information.
Yeah, and you can find all of our jocks and all of our radio stations, everything at the Bill Austin Radio Network. Just go to BillAustinMedia.com. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is your 102 WBAU, the Peach Jock of the Week.
Nice.
All right. Next week, place your bets. See who it is next week now.
And up next, it's your chance to win with Name This Tune. But first, a word from those people. Who are those people?
All right. Yeah, baby. It's going to be the Peachy Keen Experience are going to be what they're going to win tonight. We've got albums from the Peachy Keen Experience. And so here is here's what we do. Here's what we do. We have Name That Tune with all of the Peachy Keen Experience music, and we're going to do that next. And it is brought to you by, ladies and gentlemen, Keenly Designed. Keenly Designed. Hey, Joe, got a question for you.
Shoot.
All right. Have you ever heard of Keenly Designed?
Oh, you mean the place where every piece has a story and a second chance?
Sure. Yeah.
Noah, Pamela Kington's history into style.
Yeah, she sure does. Pam takes forgotten treasures, vintage Swatch watches, antique brass, repurposed jewelry, and she gives them a glow up, polished, preserved, ready for a brand new adventure in a new home.
And listeners, almost 6,500 five-star reviews. Keenly Designed is the Etsy shop for retro, restored, and totally unforgettable jewelry.
Yeah, seriously. Just hit keenlydesign.etsy.com or scan the code on your screen and snag a piece that's got real history.
And as always, get the full scoop of Keenly Designed and all our sponsors at BillAustinMedia.com.
Yeah, just look for the Keen Source. Keenly Designed, where every piece has a past and a story to tell too.
All right, that's enough talking now there. Let's go to Name This Tune.
Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen.
Reach for the stars and land on the moon. Time right now for Name This Tune.
Righty, time for Name This Tune. Why? Because we like to do this every week, a little bit of fun. Now, if you have listened to the Peachy Keen Radio, 102 The Peach, or any of our other stations, or you listen to the Peachy Keen Experience music, I think he's got like 20 albums out now, Peachy Keen does. And a brand new album that is out called The Midnight Rider Blues. And so we'll want to check that out. So what we do is we pick a song from the Peachy Keen Experience, and we let you try to guess it and figure out what it is, and we give you a prize, right?
Absolutely.
And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to play a song, and all of the songs come from the Peachy Keen Experience, right?
Absolutely. All right. So it's time for your shot of the prize. Can you name this tune? Be the first to type the song title in the chat, and you could win that Peachy Keen album.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 3, 2, name this tune.
Wake up in the morning, sunshine on my face. Wrapped in your arms, I'm in my favorite place. Step
got an answer.
With you by my side, I've got it all. Oh, we're wild and free, just you and me. Jumping in the river, running through the trees. Your love, your trust is all I need. In this heartbeat, in this feeling, we're wild and free.
Congratulations. We got a
Wild and free.
winner. Yeah. Let's go. Congratulations. Wild and Free is the name of the song. Our winner
Nice
is Carissa Keene.
one.
who knew
Nice
the
one,
name of that one.
Carissa.
Congratulations. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, as
Nice.
we move along, it is as we continue, more chances to win coming up with the rock trivia question, and we've got the Wheel of Wild Ones and all that good stuff. But before we do that, Joe, guess what it's time for?
Oh, let's find out.
It is time for the COD Mobile Update of the Week.
And now it's time for the afternoon Respawn Live Lobby Call of Duty Clip of the Week.
All right. Call of Duty. For those who don't know, Joe and I play Call of Duty every day from 6 to 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, Eastern Time. And we always have a blast. It's fun. If you've never watched esports, you got to come and check us out. All right, Joe?
Absolutely. So Colonel is cheating because Colonel hasn't put his pilot hat and glasses on.
Oh, I got to get. All right. So for those
as
of
we
you who
had a
haven't
free
seen me
week.
in action, watch this. Here we go. I have to put my Colonel's hat and glasses on. So give me a second here.
And whilst he's doing that, I shall let you know. Remind you to tune in and watch the West Virginia esports team crush it in Call of Duty on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or Kick, Monday through Friday from 6 p.m. Eastern. We give away prizes during the week too, nearly every single day, but you've got to watch to win. So come on over, come and join us.
Absolutely.
Right.
It's fun, a blast, something we really enjoy doing. And tonight, we normally give you an update on how we did in the war for this week, but we don't have a war into the season. So we didn't have a war this week. We just got to play a lot of search and destroy and some fun stuff that Joe and I enjoyed doing, just kind of casual play, nothing real heavy. That was fun. But we were going to do an update, though. What we were going to do an update on, how many kills that I have.
That's right. Yes, because you're coming up to the million mark.
995,000. I am 5,000
Wow.
kills from hitting 1 million multiplayer kills. And for those of you who are gamers and who play, all right, who do FPS, first-person shooter games, you will be happy to know that I have a 3.16 KD ratio.
That's not bad.
Let's go,
That's better than
baby.
mine. That's better than my Katie.
Yeah, but you do a whole lot better. Anyway, come and watch the general play. She does a great job. She's awesome. You can see our her gameplay, and once in a while you get to see mine too when we're playing Search and Destroy. But come and watch our live stream 6 to 7 Monday through Friday, and that's something that we think that you'll enjoy.
And if there's any girl gamers out there that are a bit worried to, play on your own, come and join the clan. Come and join me because I get a little bit lonely. I need some more girl gamers. So please come and join us.
Yeah, we don't have, and the girls, really, the girl
We're
gamers.
sneakier than the boys.
Anytime we run into a handful or a group of girl gamers, man, they just absolutely freaking destroy us. And so girl gamers are really, in my opinion, on the average, girls are better than the boys.
We've
I'm
got
just saying.
better hands-eye coordination than you.
I
guys,
think so.
I think so. Yeah.
So anyway, come and check us out, and we'll play some Call of Duty. And next week we'll have an update on the Call of Duty, update for our war and what we got going on. We do have Rock History coming up. Plus, it's going to be your chance to win with Rock Trivia, and we've got the Wheel of Prizes all ahead on the show. First, though, before we do, we got to say thank you to some people who make this show possible. My buddy John and the people down at Brewers Row. That's right, Brewers Row. It's Charleston's hottest spot right on Summer Street. Ladies and gentlemen, Brewers Row has quite an abundant amount of home brewed beer. That's why it's Brewers Row, right, Joe?
That's right. There's 3 amazing breweries to check out. First up, we've got Bad Shepherd Beer Company on 5th Street Brewing. And let's not forget Short Story Brewing.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Check out Brewers Row in Charleston. There's 5th Street, of course, and then of course there's the Bad Shepherd and this Short Story. And what you can do, folks, is that you can go down there and you can get what is called a Brewers Row passport. This is like one of the coolest things. I'm going to show our people on TikTok too. But the Brewers Row passport, and what happens is when you go get a beverage, they give you a stamp. Okay, right there. And that stamp, then when you get 9 of those, you get a free
Where is it? Free pint glass.
Brewers Row pint glass. There you go. How about that? So you can tell everybody you were in the historic downtown Charleston on the historic Summer Street and the world famous Brewers Row.
Nice.
So what we got going on down there. So stop down there and tell John when you're down there. Say, hey, Wild Bill said to kiss his butt. Tell him that. Say, Wild Bill said to kiss his butt. We already know. Don't tell him that. Tell him Wild Bill sends his love. How about that? How's that? Wild Bill sends his love down at 5th Street. John's down at 5th Street. So stop down there and take care of business. Say hi to everybody. Tell them Wild Bill sent you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for a check-in with rock history. Are you ready there, General?
Oh, I'm ready, Freddie.
All right, let's go.
go.
It's time for This Week in Rock History. Here's your hosts, General Joe and Wild Bill Austin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to This Week in Music History.
And today we're rewinding the clock to the last few days of April going into May and springing into glorious May. Strap in because this one's packed with legendary moments.
That's right, and we're going to start off tonight with April the 27th, 1971. The Grateful Dead appeared at the Fillmore East in New York City, along with, guess who? The Beach Boys also appeared on stage, and they got together, the Boys and the Dead, and guess what? They performed a short set of Beach Boys songs. How about that?
That's pretty cool. Yeah. 28th of April, 1973, Pink Floyd's The Dark Side of the Moon went to #1 in the US.
Oh, how appropriate for this time of the year, considering we just had a space shuttle go to the moon. So there you go, Pink Floyd. Also, April 29th, 1980, Black Sabbath began their first tour without Ozzy. They had picked up vocalist Ronnie James Dio, who had replaced the Oz man. So there you go.
30th of April, 1977, Glenn Campbell went to #1 on the US singles chart with Southern Nights, his second US #1.
You know, we played that when I was in 7th grade in band. That was one of the things Mr. Kennedy played in our with our band camp that we learned when we marched to
pretty
the Southern
cool.
Nights. That was it. Was a big song back then. May the 1st, 1976, Led Zeppelin started a 2-week run at #1 on the U.S. album chart with Presence. It was the group's 5th #1 album.
2nd of May, 1970, one-hit wonder Norman Greenbaum was at #1 on the UK singles chart with Spirits in the Sky. Not Spirits, Spirit in the Sky even.
Spirit in the sky. When I die, get the spirit in the sky. Whatever it was. All right. May 3rd, 1976. The Jimi Hendrix Experience recorded Voodoo Child. It was featured on the Electric Ladyland double album, became a #1 single in the UK on the 21st of November, 1970, 2 months after Jimmy had passed.
So sad.
Yeah. And let's not forget some happy birthdays, too, this week. What do you think? Kate Pearson from the B-52s. Rock Lobster. She's having a birthday this week. Also, Chuck Lavelle from the Allman Brothers Band is having a birthday. And here's something for you. Check this out. Listen to this, okay? There are only 3 artists that are performing that had hits in the 1950s that are still performing today. 3 artists. Guess who one of them was? is.
Right. Can I guess? And I'm probably going to get this completely wrong. And I'm really sorry if I get it completely wrong.
Yep. Guess.
Tom Jones?
No.
Okay.
Willie Nelson. No, Tom wasn't to the 60s. Tom's not that old. Yeah, no, he's not close. Willie Nelson, Frankie Valli, and maybe Wayne Newton, I think, maybe. I'm not sure. I think maybe that was the third one. But anyway, definitely Frankie Valli and Willie Nelson. Willie has a birthday this week. Oh, my God. He's got to be 90. Let me count up.
Go
Hold
and
on.
check that out.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be 90. Is it 94? Yeah, I think he'll be 94 this year. Wow. Anyway, this week. All right. Who else, Joe? Who else is having birthdays this week?
This week, Bobby V. Rita Coldridge.
Yay.
Luke Graham from Foreigner. And Christopher Cross.
Man, we love
Christopher Cross do sailing.
He's such an amazing person. Everybody I know loves Christopher. I've never met anyone that didn't love Christopher Cross. And Rita Coolidge, all I can think about is her remake of the Tammy Terrell song, and anyway, great stuff. I play Rita Coolidge all the time on my radio show in the morning on 105 The Track. So yeah, I love her. Awesome stuff. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is your week in music history for this week, along with birthdays and all, along with the general. I am the Colonel. Guess what? Da, 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 da. It's time for our station of the week.
94.9 The Dirty Bird.
Dirty Bird.
97.7 The Island.
The Island.
99.1 The Revolution.
The Revolution.
102 The Peach.
The Peach.
103.7 The Pulse.
And the Pulse.
It's time for your station of the week from the Bill Austin Radio Network.
Yay! So we want to
who's
let
it gonna
everybody
be?
know. Pardon?
Who's it going to be?
Yeah, who's it going to be? So the Bill Austin Radio Network, if you go to BillAustinMedia.com, you're going to see the Bill Austin Media Network, radio network, and we have 5 radio stations. The Pulse 103.7 is our hip-hop and soul station. 99.1 is our Revolution. That's our country and southern rock station. 94.9 is the Dirty Bird. That is our pop and rock station. 102 The Peach is our variety station, and 97.7 The Island is our reggae station. So if you like any of that type of music, you can find it all at the Bill Austin Radio Network at 102 The Peach. And you just go to BillAustinMedia.com, right? And of course, 102 The Peach you can find on YouTube. We do that live all the time. So that's our variety station's actually got its own YouTube channel. And if I could afford 5 more computers,
We'd have 5 channels.
I would have 5 more radio stations on YouTube, but we can't do that yet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we move along, who is the station of the week? Have you placed your bets? Which one of these are going to come up? Let's roll the wheel and find out.
Find out.
Now, you know what we need, Joe? We need a
Drum roll.
drum roll.
We do.
You ready?
I'm ready, Freddie.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is the radio station of the week. It's the Island.
Well picked. Well picked.
How about that? That was great. Whoever picked that, Joe, needs to have a pat on the back. Who would be so wise to pick such an awesome station? 97.7 The Island, which I absolutely enjoy. It might be my favorite. It's oh my gosh, I like the Peach.
I love the
I
Island.
like them all. It's hard to pick which one's my favorite, but you could pick your favorite, ladies and gentlemen. We have 5 different radio stations for you to check out as we move along. Now it is time for the Hall of Fame inductee of the month, because we know what it's like to put together a show for a podcast, right, Joe?
We do.
Oh my God. How many hours a week? Honestly, how many hours a week do we spend putting together?
I don't know how many hours you spend, but you probably spend a lot more than I do.
And you spend at least
hours.
At least 5 or 6 hours in the minimum, right? And then of course all the brainstorming, the ideas, updating all of the stuff and all that good stuff. So Yeah, it's pretty busy that we
Pretty
keep
busy.
busy. So
Mm.
we know how hard it is to have a YouTube channel. And that's why we want to say thank you and say appreciation to all of the people that we think do a really good job with the YouTube channel Hall of Fame. Now, we started off with 3 guys before the game, then Locked On West Virginia with Mountaineer Paul. That was good. We did Steve Hostetter, Tammy, the Trailer
I
Park
was going to
Tammy,
say
also had
Tammy.
one.
Mhm.
The podcast too. And so, yeah.
Charismatic singer.
Oh, the charismatic singer, indeed. So we've had a good run of people inducted into the Hall of Fame, and this month is no different, ladies and gentlemen. People already know this. I'm going to tell you who it is, but before we get to that, guess what we have to do?
I'm sure we'd have to say thank you to somebody.
It's the YouTube Hall of Fame
Yeah,
with
you do.
channels.
We got to do the intro.
The YouTube Hall of Fame!
So it's time for the YouTube channel Hall of Fame. We introduce a new member every month, and if you head over to YouTube channel Wild Bill's World Live, you'll find a playlist featuring all of our inductees. We find out about this month's inductee in just a minute, but first, Wild Bill, do you want to tell us a little bit about one of your favourite places to shop?
Absolutely. Let's show it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you go to BillAustinMedia.com, this is what you are going to see. And we do have 2 places for you to go and shop if you want to go online and see where you can do. We have one place, which is Wild Bill's Emporium. There you go. So you can go to Wild Bill's Emporium, where you're going to find family items, adult items, and you can also find the Keen Source, where we will have a website that you can go and order things from as well. So that's what we have going on. It's all at BillAustinMedia.com. And we've got a new feature too. So let me show you this. All right. So for those people who don't know, and I'm sure everybody probably does by this point in time, but for those people who don't know, I am the morning drive guy on 105thetrack.com, also in your app store. And these are the characters that come on the show with me: Jerry, Forrest, Grandpa, all of that. There's me in all of my glory with my super long hair. And I am on 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time, 3 to 7 a.m. Pacific time, or as I say, specific time. And it is the all-inclusive radio network. And if you go to BillAustinMedia.com and you click on that, you are going to see our new website.
Wow. I haven't even seen this myself yet.
Calm yourself down. We don't want anybody peeing their pants. All right. Check it out. The all-inclusive radio website. This is what it looks like. There is all of our radio stations. You can go down to the bottom, and which you can see down here. You can make a request. My gosh, this is so cool. This is an absolute blast. And I've already written the show for tomorrow morning. So for those people who don't know, I spend the day before I write the show. I put all the music together. When I get the music for the show, it's all crunched together, right? So I got to go through and say, well, I'm going to play this song now and that song. And I'm not going to play Led Zeppelin back to back with the Carpenters. And so I have to arrange all the music. Then I have to go through and fix all of the things that we have. And I know people, this won't be important to people, but if you see this, this is the spreadsheet that I use to record my show. One of the spreadsheets every day. As you can see here, there are different days of the week that I do different things, but this is my radio show that I do. This is one of the ways that I keep up with what I do with all of my breaks to make sure I'm doing everything and promoting everybody evenly and all that stuff. So this is 105 The Track, and you can go up to the top. You can see up here, you see this scrolling, Joe? You see that at the top there where it's scrolling back and forth, or just across?
I do, yes,
right?
I do.
So
a banner.
So you can look at that, right? And if you see a song up there that you like, you can click on that.
That's pretty cool.
And it'll take you to that radio station, right? Because not only is there 105 The Track here, we've got 96.9, Dirt, Road Radio, Rockcast Radio, The Beats 93. The Beats is like classic old school hip hop, like you're going to hear the 90s hip hop, the good stuff, right? Big Hits 100. There's also Club DC and DC the DJ. If you like dance music, he makes his own dance music. He's phenomenal, DC the DJ. Also, you'll see other all stations here as well. We've got the Symphony Radio Plus. There's other stations besides ours on this. So there you go. And 103.5 The Shark, which is rock and roll too. So anyway, All Inclusive Radio, that's our brand new radio station website. Go to allinclusiveradio.net. This one is allinclusiveradio.net, N-E-T. And there is a way that if you go in your Chrome browser on your phone, you can download a link to the app. And it'll be like a link that'll go right onto your phone, and you'll have your own app on the phone. You don't have to download it. You don't have to update it. You just put the link on your app on your phone, and you can have our app on your phone. Easy to do. Anyway, if you want to know more, tune into 105thetrack.com because we're telling everybody about it. It is the birth. We are now proud parents of a new website.
Oh, that's
Oh
so
my
sweet.
goodness gracious. And I didn't even get to have a reveal. Let's go. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, now time for that YouTube Hall of Fame.
Way.
Yay. So this month, ladies and gentlemen, in our Hall of Fame, it is one of my heroes, the funny man, Steve Hofstetter. He is the crowd work assassin. Steve is a razor sharp stand-up comedian. He's known for turning hecklers into punchlines and awkward moments into viral gold. He's got a style that blends. He's got quick wit. He's got honesty. He's fearless. He's lightning fast. He is what we all wish that we were. We radio disc jockeys all wish that we were smart, quick, come back with stuff like that, right? He's got a massive online following, doing what most comics fear most, and that is engaging with people directly from the crowd. So he's got a huge following, and he is completely adorable. I love this guy.
So rising through the comedy ranks with appearances on networks like ESPN and Fox, Hofstetter found his true rocket fuel on YouTube, where his crowd work clips have racked up hundreds of millions of views. His ability to dismantle hecklers with humor, not cruelty, has made him a fan favorite and a modern pioneer of the digital stand-up comedy.
And beyond the stage, Hofstetter's, he's a writer, he's a producer, he's a podcast host. You know, that proves that his comedic instincts extend far beyond the microphone. So whether he's delivering a crafted joke or improvising the heat of the moment, his performances feel like controlled chaos. They're smart, they're sharp, and they're really entertaining.
So Steve is a master of crowd work who turned live comedy into a viral art form, redefining how stand-up thrives in the digital age. Up ahead now, it's rock trivia coming up and your chance to win again.
That's right. Congratulations, Steve. It is rock and roll trivia on the way, plus the Wild Ones giveaway. And we got more, ladies and gentlemen. Joe, I think we need to tell them about this Wild Ones giveaway. What do you think?
I think so.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you need to sign up for the Wheel of Wild, Wheel of Prizes drawing every Sunday here on the Sunday Showdown because we have fun stuff to give away. Right, Joe?
Yes, it's our way of saying thanks so much for watching and showing your support. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment below to let us know where you're tuning in from. It really does help our show grow. And your comment will be put into the Sunday night drawing.
Yay! All righty. And we're going to do that later on in the show. Last week's winner was Josh Pantry.
Whoa.
So make sure you catch us. Make sure you catch us every week when we do this at the end of our show. And make sure that you go and give us a like. BillAustinMedia.com. Check out our website. And when we release videos, just give us some likes, man. We need that, right, Joe?
Oh, we do. Please, please, please.
We need more followers at Wild Bill's World on YouTube and on our Facebook. So make sure you share that around. And now, Joe, tell them what it is time for.
It is time for the rock trivia question of the week.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Wild Bill's World's Rock Trivia on the Sunday Showdown.
Right then, here we go. Which Irish rock band led by Phil Lynott?
Which Irish rock band was led by Phil Lynott? What an interesting question. You know, Joe, Phil was a big Jimi Hendrix fan.
I
so if
didn't
you
know that.
He loved Jimmy. Jimmy was his hero. Of course, Jimmy was a ton of people's heroes.
Absolutely, including mine.
Yeah, including a certain guitar player that would jump in after Phil passed away. You know, Phil died as a result of drug use, specifically heroin. He was a heroin addict, and rumor has it that when his mom came to see him and he was on his deathbed, that she was like, I never saw any track marks. I never saw any, none of that stuff. And apparently they pulled up his pant leg and rolled down his socks, and he had been injecting through his feet. And that's
between
why
his toes.
Yeah, that's why no one ever saw. So anyway, but you know who replaced him? I bet you know who replaced him, Joe.
Well, when he passed on, they picked up a guitar player called Gary Moore.
Gary Moore replaced him. He is phenomenal. Still Got the Blues for You was one of the songs that he did, which I love. And he passed away a few years ago. But if you ever get a chance, listen to some of his solo stuff too. All right. If you answer the question, let us know before the boys get back in town.
Massive hints there. There we go.
There you go. And we're going to continue, ladies and gentlemen. The show is brought to you tonight by our friends at Nomadify.
So whether you are seeking to strengthen your inner resilience or simply feeling the need for a quiet moment of reassurance, Nomadify invites you into a space of calm reflection and gentle renewal. We offer uplifting guidance rooted in positivity and mindful awareness, encouraging you to move through life with more presence, compassion, and inner balance. It's not about rushing forward, but about returning to yourself again and again with patience and trust in your own path. So for more insights, resources, and mindful inspiration, you can explore the Keen Source at BillAustinMedia.com.
That's right. And stay tuned for chances to win with the Wild Ones drawing right now, though it's another chance to win. Yeah, here, coming up in just a few. All right, we are moving through the show, the giveaway club. Let's tell everybody how they can go ahead and jump in and get in on this next chance that we're going to give people to win, Joe.
Absolutely. So yes, this is our way of saying thank you to our viewers. You can support our giveaway club using the Ko-fi QR code on your screen. Basically, again, it's just buy us a cup of coffee, please.
Yep, that's right. Buy us a cup of coffee. Go ahead and make a comment on our video, the video that you are watching right now. We will have and put you in the drawing. So if you, all you have to do is comment on this video every week. Comment on the show. All right, just put a comment in, and we'll put you in the drawing, which we do every week, right?
We do.
All righty. As we move along, ladies and gentlemen, I know we talked about this a little bit earlier on, but I want to give you a little bit of an insight. All right. So I do the morning show at 105 The Track. We have a brand new website we talked about a little bit earlier on. And my show is called No Boundaries, The Morning Drive from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Now, every morning on the morning show, I cover what day is this? Right? It's called What Day Is This? And tells you what day it is, like, certain days. Today is Super Mom of Autistic Children. So it's Autism Super Mom's Day today, and a few others. Tomorrow, that's Super Mom's Day tomorrow. But anyway, so I do that every day. I also do the day in music history. So I break it down to look at what happened. Tomorrow is going to be April the 27th, right?
We have an answer for the
Oh, you are kidding.
We have got an answer.
Let's find out. Wow, Deb Miller with a Thin Lizzy answer. Congratulations. It was. The boys were back in town.
They
Thin Lizzy, way to
were.
go, Miss Miller. Woo, the thrill on day, Miller. All righty. Let's keep on rolling through here. And anyway, back here to the show.
Sorry, I put you
That's
off
okay.
there.
Hey, well, it's nice to get winners, man. That's what we look forward to.
Mhm.
So weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m., Monday through Friday, I am on the air doing the morning show. I do This Day in History. All right. I do What Day Is It Today? Tomorrow morning, special guest Jerry King is going to be in. He normally comes in, gives us the traffic report of the day, right? And then we also have Forrest, the engineer, who's in with me. And what else do I? Oh my gosh, all kinds of fun in the show.
Did you
I do
mention
it.
Jerry?
Pardon?
It's okay. You carry on.
Oh, yeah. Grandpa Moses makes a stop in every once in a while too. So, if you haven't had a chance to catch my morning show, make sure you do it 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time. And we've got something coming up. We got to tell everybody about too, Joe. Coming up. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's going to be this week. We're in the final stretch of getting it done. But if it is this week, Wild Bill's World is going to have a new feature presentation. It is called The Revolution Room, and it is a revolution of a show. So what we're going to be doing on that show is we're going to be doing call-ins, talking to people. We're going to have live people on the air. So people will be able to call in and do, and talk and do stuff like that. So that's one of the things we have coming up. Wild Bill's World continues to grow, ladies and gentlemen. If you like, make sure you go to allinclusiveradio.net and get our new website, our new stuff coming on 105 The Track. So for right now, I'm the morning guy and I get everybody awake and moving in the morning. So make sure you tune us in tomorrow morning. All right.
And do you know what the amazing thing is? You're
What?
waking up, you've got your show on in the morning. For us, it's over our lunchtime. So,
That's true.
spreading
And
it throughout the day. You're
Joe,
entertaining.
considering she's in Wales in the UK, she has the hospital over there playing our morning show, and so in their theaters. So that's pretty cool, right? So anyway, 105thetrack.com, and you can check out 105 the allinclusiveradio.net. You can also find our website there, and we are always looking for radio DJs. If you would like to have a radio show, I can work with you to get you ready and teach you and train you. You can have a 2-hour show. We've got a 2-hour opening every Friday night right now called Friday Night Riffs. It's the guitar-driven songs of the 70s where, they're playing stuff like AC/DC and Skynyrd and the Allman Brothers, jamming stuff where people, you get an air guitar out and you jam with your air guitar. But that's what we have. And it's every Friday night, and we need a host. So anyway, besides, we have other things too. We've got 8 different radio stations, and we've got a country station. We've got a hair band station from the 80s hair band. They're like the hair band. If you want to be on the Beats 93, if you can drop a beat, do a beatbox, that would be good for you. But check it out, allinclusiveradio.net for all of our stuff. So, all righty, Joe, as we move along, I think it's about ready for us to get rid of that. Get rid of some of the prizes that we have that we need to get rid of. What do you think?
Go.
So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, in the Wheel of Wild Ones, these are all of the people who have commented on our videos all the way from the beginning since we started in September, the beginning of September.
Wow. Have you counted how many people are on there?
I know we're running right
seriously.
around 600 plus
Nice.
viewers per episode. And I think we've only got about 50 some that have actually commented on the show. So we've got, more than 500 people who have
Yeah.
watched the show but haven't even put a comment in. If you put
Come
the
on,
comment
guys,
in,
comment.
this is wow, you is going to have some fun. and win
So,
a prize.
which one of us spun it last week? Because we take it in turns.
I don't remember. I think I might have spun it last week. Josh Pantry Christian, for those who haven't checked out Josh, Pantry is a music artist. He's a country music artist. If you get a chance, go to Apple Music and check for Josh Pantry Christian and download the song of Memphis or Chattanooga. All right. I want you to do that. Write that down.
I
Just remember,
wonder
it's either
why.
Memphis or Chattanooga. And, I think maybe next week to celebrate Josh, I think what I'm going to do is feature one of his videos. So I'll see if I can find his Gypsy's Heart video. That is a really good one. But go to Apple Music or Spotify, your favorite music. Look for Josh Pantry Christian and download the Memphis or Chattanooga song. And I played guitar on that song.
I knew that was why you mentioned
That was my guitar
one.
work on there. I played the slides. So go check it out and download it and give Josh some, give him some. Well, also, Josh and I coming up, and I probably shouldn't say anything about it yet, but I think coming up we're going to have, we're going to join the Peachy Keen experience in an extravaganza of some type. But I will tell you that more as we move along. It's not secure yet, so I probably shouldn't even say anything. But I will tell you, Peachy Keen experience will be live here as it's falling right now. The way it looks, we'll be live here, playing live in Charleston relatively soon. So we're going to find out more about that as we go on. All right, are you ready for the wheel? You want to, Joe? I'm going to let you spin the wheel.
Oh, thank you.
Because I'm feeling gentlemanly, and plus I've been so mean all week.
You have been mean all week to me.
I've been extremely busy. I'm helping my best friend, and he's so busy. I don't know what to do with him. He's losing his mind. My best friend, oh my God. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's crazy, but he's running for governor.
He's
I'll
lost
tell you.
it.
Oh my God. I'll tell you more about it as we go. All right. Spin that wheel, General.
Do you know what I'm going to go do? I'm going to go
What?
and spin that wheel.
Let's do it. Do it.
Spin that wheel. No, you really got epilepsy. Don't look.
Matt Bailey, my man.
You know what?
Matt.
That's the second time. I'm sure that's the second time Matt Bailey's been
This
chosen.
is
What a
the
lucky
third
bag.
time
Is it?
that Mr. Bailey has been a winner on a show.
Congratulations, dude.
Yeah, I worked with Matt. Matt he's ex-military. He's a great dude, man. He's one of those people that stood up for America, and he's a great dude. And I worked with him at the state of West Virginia when I worked with the state of West Virginia, and so he was my buddy. And such a mild-mannered dude. Yeah, and he watches every week, so I know you're watching, Matt. And
Congratulations.
yeah, he does. He watches every week. So congratulations, Mr. Bailey, my man. And that's what happens on this week, and that will wrap up this week's show, Mr. Bailey. Whew, man, what a long week.
Enjoyable show tonight.
Oh, it was a
It's been
great show.
so
I told everybody we're
cool.
going to have a good one tonight.
Yeah, it just felt
Right?
good tonight.
It did. Hold on. Hold on. All right, there we go. I had to mute the mic for a second. It did. And I kind of, well, it's funny, folks, because when you start a show at the beginning of the show, you never really know what's going to happen, right? You never know whether it's going to be a great show. It's going to go good. You're going to have complications. Sometimes it does. Sometimes you do, but you get over it and you make it through it. And sometimes you just have those nights where everything feels really good.
And tonight, it felt really good.
Well, we've been doing this now for what, 9 months, 7 months? It's September, October, November, December, January,
It all
February,
rolls into
March,
one.
April. So we've got 8 months that we've been doing this, and it takes a while to get comfortable so that things, and we've had so many changes. If you like the show, make sure you leave us a comment. Also, if you have any suggestions for us, if there's something you don't like, let us know. If there's something you really like, the radio station of the week or the Peach Jock of the week, or
Let us know too. Or let us know what you'd like to see too.
right. And We will see you next week for the Sunday Showdown. Remember, we've got our live show, our radio show, Monday through Friday from 2 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time called The Afternoon Respawn. It's the General and I live on 102 to Peach. Then we do our live Call of Duty Afternoon Respawn, the live lobby. We call it the live lobby. And we do that 6 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, where we play our Call of Duty. That's a lot of fun. And we, and I guess we might as well just commit to it and do it. This Tuesday and Thursday, starting Tuesday and Thursday at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, at 9 o'clock in the evening, it's going to be the Revolution Room. And that's going to be a lot of fun. We'll tell you more about that as it goes. But we've got new shows coming and everything. It's Wild Bill's World and Bill Austin Media expanding and growing. Please go to ko-fi.com/Wild Bill's World. That's Ko-fi.com.
Support us.
Yeah, Wild Bill's World, and support us. Get some merchandise, do stuff like that. You can also buy us a cup of coffee, and we appreciate that. We will definitely see you, ladies and gentlemen, next week. Are we remembering anything else, Joe? Have I forgotten anything?
You never forget anything.
One thing. One last thing. Vote for my friend, Gary Keene, for governor of West Virginia. That's all. I'm just telling people, write GaryKeene.com if they want to go check out my best friend who's running for governor. He is the coolest dude and sweet and kind, and he is an independent. So there you go. Independent running for governor in West Virginia. Go check him out. Write, WRITE, GaryKeene.com. Now that that's done, now we can rest well and
We can.
I can go to
least
lay
for
my head
another
down
hour.
tonight and know that I didn't miss anything or leave anybody out, which I do sometimes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. Joe, thank you for everything that you do to help me out and to help BillAustinMedia.com. As vice president of the company, I think you deserve a raise.
Thank you. It's difficult to raise zero, isn't it?
It's not. Considering we go in the hole every month between the two of us.
Absolutely. Yes,
Yeah, we spend
do.
money for this project. It's an expensive hobby, but we appreciate you. So buy us a cup of coffee and we'll see y'all next week. Right?
Bye, everyone. Take care.
Bye, everybody. Take care. Have a great night.
You.
We're so sorry now to have to say goodbye. But now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment to express our heartfelt gratitude has arrived. Thank you for watching Wild Bill's World, where the absurd always meets the extraordinary. Thanks to you, we've had unforgettable moments, like when Wild Bill skydived into a pool of jello and juggled flaming torches while riding a unicycle on a tightrope. We're grateful to Moses Ferguson, our ancient news anchor. Grandpa Moses, winner of the Most Likely to Fall Asleep Mid-Sentence Award, will have more next week. More music history, wisdom, and a more snoring through breaking news. A big thank you to Peachy Keen, the hippie warrior keeping the 70s alive. Peachy, who snagged the Most Likely to Sing Flat Award, brought joy with every performance and thrilled us with Name That Tune performed by the Peachy Keen Experience. Our gratitude extends to Jerry King, Bill Austin Media Editorial Board President. Crowned the king of dad jokes and awkward silences, he made us laugh and cringe. If you didn't laugh, you at least cringed laughably hard. For sports, we thank you for supporting Colonel Keane, the Call of Duty champ. Holder of the Most Likely to Yell at his Screen Award, he amazed us with his gaming skills. With over 840,000 kills, he tackled virtual enemies and his own temper. Finally, thanks to Big Daddy G and Diggity Dog for their hemp health tips, winners of the We Swear This Health Advice is Legit award, they made us laugh while reviewing hemp products. And don't forget General Joe, our fearless sidekick, keeping the chaos in check. Find all our information at BillAustinMedia.com. Please share our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. And now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being part of Wild Bill's World. Here's to you, our incredible audience. Until next week, stay wild.
just a dream, a camera in my hand, wanted to show the world the stories of this man. But I needed more than me, so I found a crazy crew. Grandpa Moses, Phallus, Twump, and the rest came through. We're rolling on, cameras always running, living out the stories that we're dreaming up and loving. Every day's a new scene, every night's a show. On this wild ride called life, we're letting the world know. Grandpa Moses with his wisdom, slow but full of fire, tells the tales of yesteryears, never seems to tire. Phallus Twump's a talker, thinks he knows it all.